Auzubillahi minash-shaytanir-rajim. Bismillahir-rahmanir-rahim. Assalamu alaikum, everybody. I have started a new series on this learning Arabic in an easy way. Ta'allimul Arabiya bi tariqatin suhulatin. In this videos will be a bit shorter than my earlier videos, and I'll try to be very concise and finish as quickly as I can. Okay, so as you know, I have discovered a new thing about the Arabic language in which I'm showing that Arabic can be learned very easily and without much effort because every letter in Arabic has a meaning. For example, here you can see the root letter Sin, Ya, Ra. We get Sara, which means to move on as a verb. Because as I'm saying that the meaning can be seen in the shape of these letters, and each of these letters has meaning. Here, seen means to go somewhere, to move on, right? To go somewhere, like a wave. You can see the wave, and the ya is the 2 points of a ra. Ra means a rakmun or a number. From the starting point to the ending point, and it is carved, as you can see, because it is showing the movement on a curved surface, such as the surface of the planet Earth. Okay, so you can see that this idea that seen is to move on can be also seen in other words such as sala, which is means to flow. And I'm showing here the present tense, past tense, and the common tense, Sara, Yasiru, Sir. And from this you can see that the main letters are the sin and the ra, and the ya is just showing the 2 points, which is also absent in the past tense, right? Or when the action is complete, the ya goes away. And so both Sara and Sala is indicating something moving, and Ra is on a curved surface, as I said, on the surface of the earth, and Lam is straight on. So this letter Sin, we can see that it has a meaning which is related to movement, right? And it's like flowing water. Sala means to flow, right? To flow, and Sailun is a fluid. And you can see the scene looks like flowing water, once again ya is indicating the 2 points, the starting and the ending point, but this time not a curved movement but a straight one, sala, to flow. Okay, so the scene is the first letter in a series of letters, the 7 letters, which has this movement shape, as I've shown in my earlier videos. You can check my earlier videos as well, that this indicates the movement shape. And I have classified the Arabic letters, these 7 letters, in a group which all indicate some sort of movement. I will slowly describe this movement in later episodes more and more. But just for now, remember that this deeply carved shape, which is present in all of this, would mean a sort of movement. All right, so if you can understand this, that the Sara, the Sin and Ra would be associated with some sort of movement, then you can easily learn so many other words. For example, Sariyun means fast, which comes from the root letter Sin, Ra, Ain. So you can see Sin, Ra is means Sara, right? To move on, to go somewhere. And Alin is high. So Sariyun, it means to be fast. Makes perfect sense, right? You can see Suratun Aliyatun means high speed, right? So Aliyatun and Sara. So it's very easy to get the meaning of the letters. As you can see, it is inside the letters, and each letter has a meaning. And in type 3 verbs, so far the verbs that I've discussed is type 1, that is no additional letter is present. In type 3 verbs, an extra alif is present. For example, you can see in the word safara, which means to travel. And see, our sin and ra is also there, right? Already is there, and there is an additional in the root letters. There is an additional fa in between the sin and ra, and this fa indicates a goal or a target, a hadaf. Hadaf means a goal, and so here you are going somewhere, but with a target in mind, and that's why it's called a travel. To travel, musafir means traveler, and safar means travel. And safara, yusafiru, safir, right? So safar, and you can easily see that you're going for a target. That's one. And then the second is this action, because it's type 3 verb, is taken in association with another person. another person, ahad, right? So, and this person is the driver or the guide. See, if you go somewhere on a train or a plane, you need a pilot or a train driver. You cannot go by your own because you are going on a foreign target. Okay, similarly, sin rafa, you can see from this, you can get a type 4 verb, which is the addition of the hamza with alif in front of the root letters. For example, asrafa, it means to exceed the limit. And you can see Sara, we know, to go somewhere, and fa is the target, right? And this hamza with alif means more. For example, Kabir means big and Akbaru means bigger, right? More. So Aksar, right? So you can easily see this. This is Sara and Hadaf and Aksar, right? Aksar, Sara, Aksar mean Hadaf, means to exceed the limit, huh? To go above. And notice also that Fauka, Fauka means above, right? So usually you can easily find meaning like this, which will be associated with the meaning of the word. And once you understand this, the whole of the Arabic language will become very easy to you. Similarly, Sariba means to leak. And we know that Sara, so it's like water flowing somewhere, and this ba is in a ba-like container. And leaking is shown that, the Sariba, right? Ra is down, going is down, and seen going down, and from the container going down. So the dot also indicates that something is leaking out of the container. So this the leak of the breach is shown by this gap between the ra and the pa. The divine language is truly amazing that it can draw a picture like this, of a leaking from a container like thing, like Sariba and Yasrabu. See, the leak was not there before, but after the action is complete, you can see the ra is going down. Sariba to leak. Similarly, other letters with the sin would change the meaning of the going somewhere. For example, Sadda means to block. And you can see the sin is like water, and this dal is blocking it. The dal is blocking the Sara or going somewhere of the water. Water going somewhere, Sara, and then block heavily. The Shadda is doubling of the dal, which means the block is very heavy, as is shown in a Saddun, means a dam. Similarly, Sakata means to fall. Here, the sin is Sara. We know this, and Qaf means gravity, and Toa is coming straight down. The sin also has a meaning of something parallel to the earth, for example. And then Qaf is two heavenly bodies. One is the earth, and then an object on high place, and then it is falling, which is parallel, normally parallel, then is falling straight to the ground. So Toa means straight to the ground, and this is because Toa is the last letter, so it would mean something coming down. If something coming up, it will be Toa would be the first letter, Tora, for example, to fly. All right. Now you see, similarly, Sa'a, Yas'a, this means to strive. And in here you can see sin is Sara, right, going somewhere, and the Ain is against, or Allah. Allah means against or the opposite direction. The reason is that the sin and the other letters are written from right to left, but the Ain, you can see, it is the opposite way it's written. So the picture here that is drawn is that you're trying to go somewhere, but there is some opposition to it. And opposition is also Allah, Allah, against. And the sin is empty. You see this alif maksura, which is empty of any dots. The actual root letter is sin, ain, ya, but here the alif maksura is showing that the dot is empty, means the going is empty. It means you are trying to go, but there is something against in that direction, so you have to strive. Sa'a, yas'a, is'a. It means to strive. Now, finally, I would like to show these two, which you should be easily able to figure out the meaning. Ausrun and Yusrun. Ausrun means hardship, because the ulyun means up, going up. Going up is difficult, and the down, the two dots when they're down, means going down. Sara, of course, means going somewhere. and in this case going up is difficult, but going down is easy. Ease and hardship. And here, interestingly, the sin is not the first letter, it's the second letter. And if it is the second letter, the meaning is that of a level, mustawa. Mustawa means a level. So you can see it is in the, if it is the middle letter, which will be the subject matter of my next video, inshallah. I'll show that sin when it is the second letter, it would, one of the most prominent meaning would be a level. Is because it's not going anywhere, it's just staying in one place. This scene, and scene, you see, water is always level or horizontal to planet Earth. And this meaning, as I have always told you, that the divine letter always draws a picture of the meaning. And so please try to see the meaning in all these letters that I've just discussed: Sara, Sala, Safara, Asrafa, Sarua, Sadda, Sakata, Sariba, Sa'a, Ausrun, and Yusrun. And remember the reason that the divine letter, the Arabic language, that is, divine letters are able to draw this, is that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala created everything in the universe based on the shape of these divine letters. And if you like these videos, please subscribe, leave a like, and make a comment and share. And for more information, please check out my books, which is available from the Google Books, as I've shown here. And I will be coming with more videos like this, inshallah, in the future. Until then, Allah Hafiz.